Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do some DecoArt water marbling that I got on clearance at Michael's. We're going to try it on some Easter egg, fake eggs from the dollar store, maybe these plastic ones too. And I've got my sister here in the studio with me.
Hello.
Hello. So we kind of read the instructions. So you have to put hot water and then you sprinkle in, keep that lid on. You sprinkle in the thickening, what's it called? Thickening solution?
Magic medium.
Magic medium. It's magic. And then so we did 5 cups of hot water and 2.5 teaspoons of the magic medium. So you're supposed to stir it and let it set for 30 minutes while it cools down. And then we're going to use these inks, these acrylic paints, and make all sorts of fun things. We're going to do the eggs, we're going to do some papers, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the clump is getting a bit clumpy, so we decided to add another cup of hot water that I heated up in the microwave, and then we used an actual whisk to stir that. And then we put 2 cups in the smaller container for the eggs, and we did the same thing. We heated it and poured it in there, added the magical medium using our magical teaspoon and our magical whisk. So we're not sure if these eggs are going to work. So should we start with
one set is a shiny plastic,
this is
and
a
the other one
shiny
is
plastic.
matte.
Yeah,
Probably more porous.
so this one might work better, I think, but we'll find out. So we stuck a sticker to keep his face white. So we'll see. I don't know. It might just all fall off. Okay,
we have to make sure it's closed so we're not losing.
That's true. Yeah, have a little container full of medium to take home with you. And then we're just going to shake up the inks. They are marbling hydro dipping paint. So I think you shipped them all up already, right?
Yeah.
And it said
gentle.
It said to re-stir it before starting. So these have been sitting for about half an hour. And if there's any bubbles, to just pop it. That's not a bubble, that's a clump. So this feels pretty, I don't know, it feels a bit thicker than water. We'll see if the paint sits on the surface. There's a bubble. I'm going to pop that. Popped it. That one doesn't want to pop. That's a gunk. Okay.
Gelled medium.
All right. So they got a nice red, tropical blue, yellow jaune, aquamarine. How do you say that in French?
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, aigle marin.
Egg.
Yeah.
Perfect for our Easter eggs. And blanco, white. Blanco, Spanish.
Blanco. Yeah.
All right. So we can dip the skewer and dip it in, or we can just start dropping the paint in. So let's just start dropping the paint. Did you want to do this one? You want me to do the egg one? Or we can just take turns?
Yeah, try pop too.
And it did say it'll spread out, and the color you use first will spread out the most. It might not be as visible, so you go back and forth. I'm curious to see how this compares with the Suminagashi. So we have to open all these.
Yeah.
So this is me over here.
This is Nicole over here.
So we're gonna start dripping, and I'll put that on fast forward.
Okay.
Because it's gonna take a while, I think, to fill up these little container things. Okay, let's let her rip. I don't know if I want to use white. I like the white on there.
Voila. Well, that's probably because it's a black background.
Yeah, that's true.
On the white egg, it's gonna.
It'll be space.
Too much.
It will. It'll be like a space.
True.
So
it's so cool to see it move. Oops.
It's very like meditative, right?
It is zen. Oh, some of the red went right through. I didn't notice it before.
Okay, should I shake it a bit more?
Yeah, maybe. But it
my
seemed like
red
it was
stayed
something
on
that
top.
was expected.
Okay. Well, it said if some goes down, don't worry about it.
Yeah. pushy.
That red is really bossy. You know mine's gonna end up with all the blue, right?
Oh, mine would too. Oh, that red went to the bottom. How come? The other first two drops did not.
You mean the yellow?
The yellow, yes. Not so far.
I didn't use, is this more of a green, this one? Aquamarine.
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 Agua.
Oh,
sorry. Oh, I rested my elbow. Can't do that.
Wow, that one
Elbow's
really
off
goes.
the table.
Look at that green.
Woo! Oh yeah, and then some shrink. That is cool. Okay, I'm putting green. Oh, it really should be pushing.
Actually, maybe I do like the yellow after all. I do like that. Okay, I'm gonna do some white.
Do a red.
Yeah, in this.
Oh my goodness!
It
look
looks
how much
white.
you pushed
Hey?
it. Yeah.
What I should do is I should put it in between to push the things together.
It's cool. It's like it's growing.
It's alive.
I think you can get quite the different textures using the different size containers too.
Okay. Wow. That white is super bossy. Look at you. You got like some
There.
nice like compact circles going on.
Yeah, actually, I'll put some
I like it.
in the middle.
I wonder, you could probably mix colors. You could probably mix like the white with the red to get more of a pink.
Before.
Like in a separate container.
Yeah.
It is very similar to some. I wasn't expecting things to move so much. I was thinking it's going to be more like, you know, when you do the shaving cream.
Oh,
And it's just kind
same
of
place.
stagnant and you have to really swirl it around. But this is really doing like the liquid effect. Although there's no black with Suminagashi. I'm going to try a piece of paper
Yeah, that'd be cool.
before I swirl it and add more colors.
There's your paper stash.
I like this one. I'm going to do this one. This is a faux crumpled paper, right? So it says do it in a U shape. Okay, and then lift it up. Ooh, wow.
It took all the paint.
It took all the paint. Look at that. It's nice
Oh,
though.
that's cool.
I think I need to rinse it.
Well, I don't know. They
No?
just said the rinsing was only with the
It said if there's lots of goop on your paper.
but I don't see goop. I
No?
see paint.
Okay, I'll just let it dry. We'll see what happens. Okay, now I gotta add a bunch more color.
And you can use newsprint if you don't want what's there.
Right.
But I don't think
I do.
that's that
I
much
do
there.
want what's there.
Yeah, that's not much.
Okay.
That looks pretty. It's lava-like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna try. I'm gonna keep his ears out if I
Okay.
can,
Oh, keep them white.
and then
Here,
roll it
roll
in.
them?
Ooh,
Is it sticking? Well, yeah.
seems to be. I got his ear, but still.
Well, that's cool. We'll see how if it stays on once it's dry, right?
Yeah, seems to be sliding. I think it is. Sliding
Okay,
on.
try one of these ones. Ooh, I like it. Oh, I like it. That's cool.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's sticking better to this.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah,
I like
I
it.
think it's working better than this. Yeah, it's a light print.
Yeah.
was more than I thought.
I'm gonna see what this one picks up. Maybe this.
Oh, that looks cool. I like that paper.
There we go. That's kind of
Tell.
very subtle.
Oh, there's a lot more than I thought.
Here, let's trade seats, and I'll work on an egg, and you can do some paper.
Okay. Check on the egg. It's the paint's staying on those. Those are really neat craft eggs.
Crap eggs?
Craft.
I want to get to like do some swirly stuff too. On the egg, it automatically
the white might help
swirls.
kind of clean it up in a way.
That's true. If I dip it, I'm gonna dip it like that.
I don't know if the wax paper. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. Oops.
Oh!
He's naked.
Oh my goodness. There. Oh, look at that.
Ooh, vibrant.
Okay, let's
Very
see.
vibrant.
Let's see how that dries. I'm trying to corral the swirl in the middle.
By how you drop your paint?
Mm-hmm. I'm dropping it on the outside.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
How much it picked up. Oh, okay. It didn't leave a white ring because it sort of, I saw it bubble.
Mm-hmm. Stick or something to hold the top.
Push it in.
My finger's just leaving fingerprints. Should I have the center white?
You could write, yeah, you could write in there.
Happy Easter.
Joyeux Pâques. Oh, look at the swirl you've got in there too, the way it dipped.
Okay, I'm gonna use paper here because it's a good, like you said, it's a good pattern in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, pretty. I'll make another pastel-y egg.
Sure.
Because I think it will be.
Do you want this dipper?
Light. No, I think I'll just use my fingers.
Just let it bounce around.
Yeah.
It's working. It's bottom heavy.
Yeah, once
Just like
it's
me.
wet.
That's pretty though.
There we go. Oh, there's a little
Here's
white
that other
spot.
one that I made.
Yes, let's see. It's quite a bit brighter.
Yeah, so this is the sticky side, so this is the washy side. I'll put that side down.
There, it still
That's
had,
pretty.
Yeah, I shook up some of the paint from the bottom.
Oh, really?
Wondering if the, where you drop it influences things.
Like you mean height or location?
Location, like changing the pattern. Don't always
Yes.
start and do the same.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
the
Because one
same,
of them I dropped on the outside to push everything in. I could do that with the
yeah.
white. I'm going to drop on the outside corners and see if it'll move everything to the middle.
Oh, look at that. It did.
It did. So maybe I'll put my washi tape down right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That was this one. We said washi. Okay.
Yeah, because it's spreading out again, so the vibrancy would change.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to work with the washi paper, but we'll see.
Oh. Look
If
at
that stays, that's going to be super cool.
Oh, very nice.
I found with the when I did Suminagashi, sometimes if I rinsed it, it was a more vibrant print because you didn't have all that edging. But I'm afraid maybe I'll do the other half of the washi paper that I cut
And then rinse that.
and then rinse it. But I want to have full strength to compare, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do that. I like this pattern. I want to do it on this paper.
Well, just do it on the regular paper.
But then I have to start over.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's falling in. The white that I left there.
I just pushed a whole bunch out.
That's funny. Now it's going back. I think kids would love this, hey?
Maybe we shouldn't put the lids on in between.
Yeah.
We might be wasting paint.
We can kind of tell which lid goes with which. They're all dirty.
For sure.
Okay, I'm in agreement with that.
Oh, shoots. I don't remember what color I did last.
Well, you didn't do red.
No.
Or yellow.
I did.
Okay, I'm going to do the washi paper in the middle. It'll be similar to that other one, but we can rinse it in water, right? That's what,
Okay,
that's what we decided.
Different.
Okay, so
I offer to move the water, but I don't think that's a good
no,
idea.
I'll just bring it over there. It's coming off. Yeah, the red's coming off. There's after I rinsed it with water, you can see some of that coming off. It's me a paper towel. Well, I'm just gonna do that. Is that better or worse? I think that's less vibrant. I'm just gonna touch the end on this side. And we'll let that dry. Keep it rolling.
Try.
Rolling, rolling. Well, that's pretty. Oh, just the blue and the aqua and the yellow without any red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to do that next time. You've convinced me to limit my color palette. That looks really good.
Ooh, it's still very vibrant.
Yeah. I think if you're making cards, I think the smaller tub's the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah. You can change colors more often.
Mm-hmm. So even just skimming the newsprint, it didn't look like there's anything on the surface. There's just a little bit of color picked up. That's beautiful.
Pretty. Yeah. Just seeing if I could touch the edge. Does that take enough of the water out?
Okay, I'm going to do the Suminagashi method and use 2 hands. My left hand is so uncoordinated though.
The same. So right-handed, it's not even funny.
Just to load this puppy up here. The 32-pound hammer mill on my little flower section. There, that's nice. Nice
Oh,
paper.
that's pretty. Oh my gosh, that's vibrant. Wow. Ooh.
Oh, gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Interesting, that little, those lines.
Yeah. Instead of skimming it, you just put a few more drops of something?
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah, and then I
skim
didn't,
portion. Oh, that's
I
cool.
didn't whip it. I it just
Very
kinda...
alien. Those are blood cells there.
All right, we're gonna do a little interview, post-interview. Ready? Post-interview. So what do you think of that? Was that fun?
That's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. So I'm gonna let everything dry, and then I'll do a show and tell tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll remember which papers are yours, and I can bring them to you. I can review the footage.
Oh, no, you don't have to do it to that extent.
And then here's our eggs. I think the first one you did is the best, but I'll show those once they're dry too. Okay. Well, thanks for playing with me.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you for inviting me.
My pleasure.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Do this to say bye-bye.
Oh.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Stay tuned for the flip through though. I hope you enjoyed that playtime with my sister. I know I had a lot of fun spending time with her and crafting and laughing. So I'm going to do just sort of a flip through and final thoughts of a lot of the papers we did. I did want to mention that in this kit, it does come with also 10 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper. And it is good paper. It's not like 20-pound copy paper. It's closer to the 32-pound hammer mill type of paper. And the instructions do say you can marble on 3D objects like we did eggs. You can also marble on fabric. If you get the kit, I don't know if it's still available. I bought mine at Michael's on sale on clearance, but you can probably get refills or, and you can leave the solution for about 5 days and keep using it in that time frame. Look at that. That's a cute idea, doing it on a gift bag. That's a really good idea. So I'm going to do just kind of talk about some of these papers. So these were actually we did on rice paper, and they didn't fall apart, even though they're nice and thin, and those were really pretty. I think I did this one and my sister did these two others. I also did it on some old book page. One of these, I think this one I had prepared to do Suminagashi, and I had prepared it with that alum wash. If you want to check out my Suminagashi most recent live stream, I will link it below. And it didn't really make a difference. I know that with the Suminagashi, the alum did make a difference on some papers, but it doesn't seem to matter because on these, in this technique, because the acrylic paints seem quite vibrant to start with. So we also did it on some map book pages. We did it on some dictionary pages. So this is full strength. This is like a secondary or third print. That's probably a secondary print, and then this one's probably a third print. That's sort of thin paper. And then I know my sister really liked it on that scrapbook paper, which was had writing on it. So even though I think I did one of those, I'm going to give her all three of those. This is on that crumpled paper. It's like faux crumpled. I got this at the thrift store, so I don't know if this is available, but that's what it is. It's a laser printer paper, so a couple prints on that. This was also the first print I did on that paper. I also put all these papers in bunches with wax paper, and I laid books on top for a day or two, and I let them dry so they would dry flat. A lot of them were kind of wrinkled. This is that washi sticker paper that I did, and I showed it in my last live stream. When you cut it out, the washi sticker paper, you can stick it down. I'll just cut another piece of this to show you. When you cut it, all you do with this washi sticker paper, and my friend Janet M. Young had sent me this washi sticker paper. It comes in 8.5 by 11 sheets, and all you do is you unstick it, and then you can stick it down. And what I like is that it's transparent. Now, if I were to glue down that rice paper with some matte medium, it would also be transparent. But that's how easy it is to make your own washi stickers. So I thought that was pretty cool. So this one, I hadn't rinsed it, but I did blot this side with a paper towel, and you can see the texture of that, and it did reduce the vibrancy compared to the original side. This one I rinsed in the water afterwards, and I think it helped get some of the excess paint off. It did reduce the vibrancy a little bit, but it did make it a little bit less muddy. And I love all these little extra swirls in the middle. think that's super cool. So these two are going to go in my washi sticker pile. These smaller ones, I cut down the 8.5 by 11 cardstock or copy paper to use in that sort of egg tray, not egg tray, but that smaller tray that we had. And I did find that for card making, I think that size is ideal. Just doing a little bit in that smaller container, because then you're not using as much of the medium, so it'll last longer, because you have to throw it out after 5 days once it's dissolved in water. So this is on cardstock. This is also on cardstock. This is that one I did that my sister thought looked like red blood cells, and that's on the good copy paper. So we'll just do a little quick flip through. That's copy paper. So you can get some really fun, vibrant prints for when you do the first pull, and when you do the subsequent pulls, you get more muted prints. This looks like a first pull. This looks like a first pull of leftover inks. They kind of were breaking up. I call them inks, I think they're paints. And then this is like a second or third pull. I think this is a second pull and this is a third pull. Can't remember exactly. I know these were kind of, I think, from the same tray, different pulls. That was probably the first one. This is on that faux crumpled paper. So it looks a little bit darker, but it's really cool. It almost looks like pixelated, especially this one. Look at how pixelated that looks. Hope you can see all that detail. So those were really fun. Here's our eggs. This was the first one that my sister did, and I think it's my favorite. You can kind of see where the paint runs, that it kind of muddies it a little bit, but that's okay. And then this was that other one that she did, the green one. This is the one I did where I dipped each side individually, and then I went back later and I kind of rolled it in the paint, like I rolled it in the water tray. This one looks, oh, I missed a spot. Looks like it was double dipped. So they're really pretty. And then we get kind of more pastel-y looking. I noticed that when we dried them in this egg carton, often on the bottom there'd be an extra concentration of the pigment. So you get just some really cool effects. You can't be too controlling because you get what you get. I think this would be a fun way for kids to dye their Easter eggs. And this is a plastic egg. It's not a real egg. It's a matte plastic egg. I'll see if I can find the packaging from the dollar store. These ones worked. The shiny plastic ones did not work. Let me see if I can get that package. I can't find the packaging, so I'll see if I can screenshot the intro and show the packaging, but it was just from Dollarama. And then these are the full sheets that we did. This was the flower one I did. I think that was the first print my sister did. And then she did that one. This is on the thicker copy paper. This is on just regular copy paper, and this is on the thicker one. So I don't know if it makes a difference in the vibrancy. And then my sister did this one, the thicker paper. This one she did on just the Avery sticker paper. So I would cut a piece, but I want to give that to her because I think she wants to use it. So it's basically, you can peel and stick this down. It tended to curl, but really once I put it under the books, it really lied flat quite well. I believe my sister did that one. I don't remember who did this one, but I think it's super cool. Look at all the little fine details, very pixelated. I think that's really fun. This one's a bit muted, but similar in terms of the pixelation. This must have been the first print and this must have been the second print. And then this one, my sister took the paper and she just kind of stuck it like right under the water and squished it down to the bottom where some of the paint had collected. I had a lot of fun. I'll definitely, maybe I'll make this like a spring yearly event, making up some marble papers. And I think what I'll do, I still have that medium that's ready to go. I think what I'll do is I'll spend some time this weekend making a bunch of papers and maybe I'll do another giveaway on my live stream next week. And just laying these out for the thumbnail. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Listen to my sister and I laugh and have fun. And yeah, go create with someone you love and have a great weekend. Bye.